A dragon roar? Roar. Ooh, what else do dragons do? Can anybody tell me? What do they breathe out of their mouth? What'd you say? Fire! Oh, that's so scary. And they fly. Yeah, they're kind of like dinosaurs, but they fly. They are. I think they probably are. I've never met one, but I feel like they might be mean, especially since they breathe fire. Okay, can everybody wiggle your fingers like this? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, we're going to clap, okay? We clap and say hello. We clap and say hello. With our friends, it's story time. We clap and say hello. Can you snap? That is harder than clapping. We snap and say hello. We snap and say hello. With our friends, it's story time. We snap and say hello. Let's see. Does anyone know how to say hello in Spanish? Does anybody know? Do any parents know? Hola. Can everybody say hola?
Hola.
Hola. Okay, so let's clap and we'll say hola, okay? We clap and say hola. We clap and say hola. With our friends at story time, we clap and say hola. Let's see. Miss Gina, do you know how to say hello in Chinese?
I think I do. I think it's ni hao.
Can you guys say that? Ni hao?
Ni hao.
Practice it and say ni hao.
Ni
Okay,
hao.
you want to snap and say ni hao? Are you ready? We snap and say ni hao. We snap and say ni hao. With our friends at story time, we snap and say ni hao. Good job, everybody. We're so glad you're here. Okay, I'm going to let Miss Gina tell us why we're here today.
We're going to take our masks off for story time today, just while we're up here. And then when we go around the room, we'll go ahead and put our masks back on, okay? That way you can hear us a little bit better. And I think I dropped my mic.
And you can see our smiling faces.
All right. Can you hear me, everybody? Does that sound okay? Excellent. So, yes, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Miss Gina, and Miss Sarah is helping us all today. Well, she's doing it, and I'm really helping her, but that's fine. Today is a special story time because we're celebrating Read for the Record, and that is organized by a company called Jumpstart that promotes early childhood literacy. And we wanted to jump on board because that's so important for us. We think it's so important that every child gets to kindergarten and school ready to succeed. And so Read for the Record is an opportunity. It's a nationwide event for everybody to read together on the same day and be connected with the joy of reading, which is what we're all about. So thank you so much for coming today. And as part of this event, today we're going to be reading this book. It's called Amy Wu and the Patchwork Dragon. It's written by Kat Zhang and it's illustrated by Charlene Chua. You all will be getting a copy of this book when you leave today, and we have some craft kits for you to do as well. And you can tell by the pictures on the cover what this book is a little bit about. What do you see on the front cover? What's here? That's right, dragons. And do you see the little girl? Yes, this is Amy Wu, and she likes dragons, and this is her story about some dragons. Are you ready? Excellent. What do you see on this page? It's a dragon. What kind part of the dragon? The tail. And what can you tell me about this tail? It's red. Anything else? Are there some spikes? There are some scales here. It's really long. Good. So as I read along, this story, pay attention to all the different kinds of dragons that you see and all the different characteristics they have. During story time, Ms. Mary reads Amy's class a book about dragons. Look, here's her book, and she has it in big words right here. It says dragons. And do you see Amy? Do you see Amy Wu here? You can see her. She's right up front. Dragons that hoard treasures. What color is this dragon? Purple. That's right, it's purple. There's dragons that blow fire, and there are dragons that fight knights in gleaming armor. What color are these other dragons? Green, yes, and I heard it. That one? Blue. Excellent. Afterward, she tells everyone to make their own dragons. Make them special, she says. Make them yours. Sam draws a dragon with enormous teeth, and he crafts the wagons from postage stamps. Willa sculpts a dragon with a big fat belly, like this, and she strings daisies for the tail. Amy paints a dragon with a long, thin body that has horns like a stag and claws like an eagle. Does anyone know what a stag is? Do you have a guess?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, it's a big word, right? But a stag is like a deer that's a male deer, so like a buck, you might call it. And that's why they're kind of rounded at the edges instead of really sharp and pointy. Are you sure that's a dragon? Asked Sam. It doesn't look like a dragon, adds Willa. Amy says, maybe they're right. Amy scribbles with her pencil and doodles with her crayons, and she glues beads to the paper and some to her hair. Do you see them right there? Bits of dragons emerge. Dragons with shiny green scales, dragons with leathery wings. They look great. They look just like the dragons in Ms. Mary's book, but none of them work. None of them feel quite right. These dragons are not the dragons that Amy wanted to make. Time to clean up, says Miss Mary. But I'm not done, cries Amy. The rest of the class put their dragons on the show and tell table, but there's nothing from Amy. Nothing at all. Willa and Sam come over after school, but Amy can't even smile. Oh dear, says Amy's grandma. Why the sad face? So Amy tells her, and her grandma gets a twinkle in her eye. Come, she says, let me tell you a story. She tells them about dragons that bring down the rain. And she tells them that dragons that are wise and just, and dragons that fly, and they fly without wings. Have you ever heard of a dragon without wings? That's pretty amazing. And they don't need wings, but they can fly. So Amy runs to the attic. She remembers where she got the idea for her dragon. She pulls out something red and yellow, something with a big fat snout and golden horns. Do you see it in that picture? Hiding. What's it hiding in? Do you see what that dragon? Right down here in a box. That's right. A dragon, gasps Sam and Willa. A dragon, agrees Amy. Amy's grandma puts on the costume's head, and Amy puts on the tail. And together, they dance down the attic steps and roar through the house. Can you give me a big roar? Roar! Oh, that's a big one. Maybe you can bring it to school, says Sam. Please, please bring it to school, begs Willa. Says Amy. She thinks about the dragons in Miss Mary's book, and she thinks about the dragons in Grandma's story. Bringing this dragon to class would be great, but there's something missing, something to make the dragon Amy's. So after Sam and Willa go home, Amy begins to plan, and she shows her sketches to her family. Will you help me? She asks. Isn't it nice to have family to ask for help? And they measure out the fabric, and they cut it into shape, and they carve a cardboard frame and fasten the cloth to it. And Amy knots together the 3 silk scarves, and then she adds some beads. Ready? Asked Grandma. What do you think they're ready to do? I'm not sure. Let's find out, huh? Amy takes a deep breath. Ready, she says. And then Amy comes to school with a big paper bag, and the other children gather around. Is it your dragon? Asked Willa. Show us, cried Sam. Amy puts on the dragon's head. She invites Willa and Sam beneath the dragon's tail. And together they dance through the classroom, and they roar between the desks, and everybody cheers. Miss Mary laughs so hard she can't even breathe. Do you see them hiding under that dragon costume? Does that look like so much fun? Amy's dragon is red and yellow. It has big, fat snout and golden horns. It has enormous green wings and a tail of 3 silk scarves and beads and glitter. Lots of glitter. And it works splendidly, and it feels just right. It was exactly the dragon Amy wanted to make. What do you think of Amy's dragon?
Say, wow.
Is perfect. Can you help me and say the end.
The end.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Miss Jean, I'm going to do something that's not on our list, okay?
That sounds good.
Okay, can everybody stand up? Okay, you might be standing or sitting on a color square. Can you turn your square over? Turn your square over. Oh man, there's a picture on there. Okay, let's do some of these. What does yours say? What does yours say? Jump like a frog. Can you help me? Okay, show us how to jump like a frog. Are you ready? Jump. Everybody jump like a frog. Okay, show me your jump kick. Good job. Okay, what does your square say? Can you tell me? Tiptoe. Everybody tiptoe. 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 Okay, I want to come over here. What does your square say? Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody, do your legs out wide like this. And now we're going to pretend we're sitting, but don't sit. Okay, now jump up. Good job. Let's do that one more time. Okay, everybody pretend you're sitting and jump up. Good job. Okay, I'm going to go over here. What does your square say? Oh, it says balance. Okay, everybody, I want you to get on one foot. Whoa. Now you got to stay up. Don't fall over. Good job. Oh, yours says toe touch. Can you bend down low and touch your toes? Good job. Okay, I'm going to come back here. Oh, no, yours is so hard. Miss Sarah can't do that one. Okay, can everybody get on the floor like this? His says that we're going to walk like a crab. So can you go like this? Walk like a crab. You guys can do that easier than me. Okay. Okay, little crabs, freeze. What does yours say? It says skip. Do you guys know how to skip? Show us your skips. Watch out for your friends. Good job. Okay, did I leave anybody's square out? Yours. What does yours say? It says hop. Can you hop like a bunny rabbit? Hop, 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 hop. Good job, everybody. Okay, you can sit back down. You can sit back down on your square. Oh, Miss Sarah's got a friend with her. What is my friend? A dragon. This is my friend, Henrietta Dragon. Can everybody say hi, Henrietta?
Hi, Henrietta.
How does Henrietta say hello? I think she roars. Can you roar, Henrietta? Roar! Now, Henrietta doesn't want to scare you, and she's actually a nice dragon. I'm going to talk to Henrietta for just a second. Oh, I know. First, Henrietta wants me to tell you that it is so good to see all of you in person. That makes us all very happy. So we're glad that you're here today. Henrietta, I have a question. Okay, she says go ahead and you can ask it. You got to be careful with dragons. You don't want to make them mad. Henrietta, I would like to know what you are sitting on. Should we ask our friends if they see? What is Henrietta sitting on? Eggs. Henrietta, why are you sitting on eggs? She says she is guarding something important. Henrietta, do you think that we could look inside some of your eggs? If we are careful, we can look inside her eggs. Okay. Could we look inside her eggs, Miss Gina? Oh, what is inside the orange one? Oh, okay, boys and girls, there's something magic inside there. But Miss Gina, we made these a little bigger so you can see. So Miss Gina is going to show us what the first one is. What is that? Surprise! Oh, that's a surprise. Do you ever feel surprised? Do you ever feel surprised at something? Can you show me your surprised face? That's a good one. Oh no, Henrietta's so surprised she dropped her egg. So in our book that we read, did Amy Wu feel a lot of things? She might have felt a little sad. She might have felt happy. She might have felt left out. Maybe she was surprised by how everyone loved her dragon. Do you think that? I think that. Okay, let's look at another egg, Miss Gina.
I've got
Let's
the blue
look
one.
at the blue one. Oh, Henrietta. Oh, my goodness. That's a good one. How does Henrietta feel right now? She feels sad. It's okay to feel sad. Actually, Miss Sarah felt kind of sad last night. I just had something happen that wasn't great, and I was so sad about it. But you know what? I went to bed a little early, and I feel a little bit better today. Henrietta, are you sad? She said she's only pretending to be sad. She's actually very happy today because she sees all of you. Okay, let's look at another one of Henrietta's eggs. Oh, beautiful. What is it? What is it? When Henrietta's mad, what does she do? Roar! She breathes fire. What do you do when you're mad? Could you stomp your feet and say, oh, I'm mad? Yeah. Could you throw a ball outside and just say, oh, I'm so mad. Sorry, Henrietta. Dropping the egg.
She was so mad.
There's lots of things that you could do if you're mad. And you know what? Is it okay to be mad? It is. Sometimes Henrietta has to breathe fire when she's mad, but she doesn't breathe it at someone else. She just goes deep into the woods and she goes, whoa! And then she feels better. Okay, Henrietta, pink egg. What is it? What is this one? This is how I feel today. What's this one called? Happy. Happy. Are you guys happy today? Yeah, maybe you feel happy if you eat your favorite thing for breakfast. Or maybe if you feel happy if you do something fun at school. Or maybe you're happy because you're at the library. I'm happy you're here. Okay, Henrietta, we got one more egg. Green. What is this one? Is this one sad? Did we already have a sad one?
It's kind of worried.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you know when you feel sad, but you're actually a word called anxious or worried because maybe something big is happening tomorrow. Maybe you have to have your tonsils out, or you have to go to the dentist, or maybe you have to get a flu shot. And so you feel a little bit worried. But it's okay. You know, it's okay to feel worried too, isn't it, Henrietta? Henrietta says she feels worried if another dragon gets too close to her eggs. I could understand that. Yes. Well, Henrietta, thank you so much for showing us all these feelings. We will put them back. She wants Miss Gina to put the eggs back in the basket. Okay, we'll put them back. Thank you, Henrietta. Can you guys say bye, Henrietta? You can pet Henrietta after story time if you want to. She is very friendly. Okay, I'm going to put her down. She wants to hear the rest of our stories. Oh, let's sing a song that we all know about being happy, okay? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Let's see. What's another word for happy? Does anyone know? If you're joyful. Okay, stand up. We're going to do some jumping. If you're joyful and you know it, jump up and down. If you're joyful and you know it, jump up and down. If you're joyful and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're joyful and you know it, jump up and down. Okay, what is one more word for happy? Can anybody think of one? It's a hard one. Or it could be anything. I'm thinking of one. Does anyone know one? What about excited?
Yeah.
Excited. Okay, stand up again. If you're excited and you know it, spin around. If you're excited and you know it, spin around. If you're excited and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're excited and you know it, spin around. Okay, do you guys think we can do all three? Maybe? Okay, we'll clap, okay? If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Jump, jump, spin around. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Jump, jump, spin around.
Nice spins.
If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Jump, jump, spin around. Good job, friends. Good job. Okay.
Do you want to do the dragon pokey, you think?
Do you guys have enough energy for that?
Do you guys want to move a little bit more?
I feel like you probably do.
I think you do too. So why don't we
Okay.
keep standing up? And we talked about some dragons and dragon parts. What do dragons have? Can you tell me? What's something that dragons have? They have a tail. What else do dragons have? What was that? Spikes. They do have spikes, you're right. What else? Oh, they have horns? Yeah. And then what else do they have? And they have claws. Okay, so we're going to do the dragon pokey, okay? So we'll put our horns in first, okay? So we put our horns in, we put our horns out, we put our horns in, and we shake them all about. We do the dragon pokey and we turn ourselves around. That's what it's all about. Really good. Let's do our claws now, huh? And we can scratch our claws a little bit, okay? So we'll put our claws in, we'll put our claws out, we'll put our claws in, and we'll scratch them all around. We do the dragon pokey and we turn ourselves around. That's what it's all about. Great. And then let's not forget that tail. Mine's not quite a dragon tail today, but it will work. We'll put our tail in, we'll put our tail out, we'll put our tail in, and we'll wave them all around. We'll do the dragon pokey and we'll turn ourselves around. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much.
Good job, you guys. I love that. Okay. Can you guys help me count these dragons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. So we have 5 little dragons with great big scales. Can you do your hands out like this big? That's probably how big a dragon scale is. One lost his balance and bumped his tail. Oh no, he cried, ouch! And he breathed some fire. Can you breathe fire? And then he flew away higher and higher. Goodbye, yellow dragon. How many dragons do we have left? 4. Let's count them together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little dragons with great big scales. One lost his balance and he bumped his tail. He said, ouch! And he breathed some fire. Can you breathe fire? Good. And then he flew away higher and higher. Goodbye, blue dragon. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3. 3 little dragons with great big scales. One lost his balance. Remember how we were bouncing? Good job. And he bumped his tail. Ouch, cried the dragon, and he breathed some fire. And then he flew away higher and higher. Goodbye, purple dragon. How many do we have left? 1, 2. You guys are awesome. Way to go. Good counting skills there. 2 little dragons with great big scales. Dragon scales are huge. One lost his balance and he bumped his tail. Ouch, cried the dragon, and he breathed some fire. And then he flew away higher and higher. How many do we have left? What color is this dragon? It's red. Does anyone know another word for red? Rouge or rojo. Rojo in Spanish. Do you guys know that? Good job. Good job. Okay. 1 little dragon with great big scales. He lost his balance and he bumped his tail. He cried, ouch! And he breathed some fire. And then he flew away higher and higher. Bye, Red Dragon. Oh, good job, you guys. Did y'all like that? Did y'all like my dragon? Okay, this is one of my favorite books because guess what one of my favorite foods is? Tacos. This book is called Dragons Love Tacos. Do you guys like tacos? Yes. You do? Yes. Oh, good. Raise your hand if you've read this book before. Oh, good. Yeah. If you haven't read it, you'll like it. Hey, kid, did you know dragons love tacos? They love beef tacos and chicken tacos. They really love big, gigantic tacos and itty-bitty baby tacos. I bet they like cheese tacos, too. Why do dragons love tacos? Maybe it's from the smell in the sizzling pan. Maybe it's the crunch of the tortillas. Maybe it's a secret. Either way, if you want to make friends with dragons, tacos are key. Hey, dragons, why do you guys like tacos so much? But wait, this is important. As much as dragons love tacos, they hate spicy salsa. Do you guys put salsa on your tacos? It's the red stuff you don't? You're a no salsa girl? Okay. They hate spicy green salsa. They hate spicy red salsa. They hate spicy chunky salsa. They do not like smooth salsa. If the salsa is spicy at all, the dragons cannot stand it. Why do dragons hate spicy salsa? Well, just one drop of hot sauce makes the dragon's ears smoke. Can you guys think about why dragons don't like spicy food? Because it's hot, right? It's so spicy. It makes their ears smoke. And remember what they breathe? Uh-oh. So then we got a problem. Just one single speck of hot pepper makes the dragon snort sparks. Spicy salsa gives dragons tummy troubles. And when dragons have tummy troubles, well, if you want to make tacos for dragons, keep it mild. Tomatoes, check. Lettuce, check. Cheese, check. Hey, dragon, how do you feel about spicy taco toppings? He says, I can't handle it. Dragons love parties. They like costume parties and pool parties and big, gigantic parties with accordions. Why do dragons love parties? Maybe they like talking to people. Maybe it's the dancing. Maybe it's the friends and the laughter. Maybe. But what could it be? The only thing dragons love more than parties is taco parties. So parties with a whole bunch of tacos. If you want to have dragons over for a taco party, you need buckets of tacos. The best way to judge is to get a boat and fill the boat with tacos. Only then do you have enough. Hey, dragon, are you excited for the taco party? Just remember, dragons do not like spicy salsa. Before you host your taco party for dragons, get rid of all the spicy salsa. Hide it in the backyard so that the dragons won't find it, okay? These dragons will love your taco party. They love music, they love decorations, and they love the tacos. Congratulations, you threw a great party. It's a good thing you got rid of all that. Wait just a second. What are those little green specks in the salsa? Didn't you read the label? You guys? Dragons, listen to me. Stop. Do not eat those tacos. Those little green specks in the salsa, those are jalapeno peppers. They are spicy. I know you love tacos, dragons, but listen, you're not going to like those tacos. This is not a good idea. You need to quit eating them. Do not let the dragons eat those tacos. And you know what? Crunch, 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 crunch. What's happening here? The dragons are eating all the tacos. Oh, no. What happened? Are they all breathing fire? Oh, no. Now they're all smoking. Like, the fires have been put out and they're just smoldering in the ashes. Why would dragons help you rebuild your house? Well, maybe they're really nice. Maybe they feel bad for wrecking it. And maybe they just are in for it for the taco breaks. After all, dragons love tacos. Did you guys like this? It's kind of silly. It's kind of super silly, isn't it? Especially when the house burns down. My goodness. Okay, let's see. Miss Gina is going to pass out some tissue paper, and we are going to pretend that we are dragons. Okay? So let's get our tissue paper first, and then we'll see how we do. Now, when you get your tissue paper, try to leave it big. Like, try not. Here's what you don't want to do. Okay, because if you do that, it's not going to be as fun. Okay, so try to leave it big. And we're going to do some things with our tissue paper, okay? Oh, you got your favorite color? That's cool. Oh, okay. Wow, that's amazing. Can you guys put your tissue paper on your head? I can't see you. Play peekaboo. Peekaboo. That's all. It's always fun to play peekaboo. Okay, everybody's got their paper. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to roar, and we can roar with our mouth, but you can also roar with this. So let's do it at the same time. Are you ready? Roar. You got to do it kind of fast. Roar. Oh, guys, look at what these guys are doing. They are real dragons because a dragon probably would not sit down and roar. They're probably going to stand up. Roar. Good job. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to breathe fire. Now, we want to test how strong your fire is. And the way you know it's strong is you're going to blow your paper super high. You ready? How high can you get your paper? Oh, it takes a lot of air. You kind of have to pretend you're the big bad wolf. Good job. Are you guys out of fire? I'm kind of out of fire. Okay. It's hard with our mask. I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. Those darn masks. Okay. Put your tissue paper in your lap. And now we're going to pretend that it's raining, okay? Oh, that's a nice sound. You guys like that sound? I like that. Okay, now we are going to do what all dragons must do sometimes, and that is hide. Can you hide? I don't want to be able to see you. Why would you hide if you're a dragon? You might be scared. Or maybe another dragon is trying to get your eggs. Okay, you can come out now. You can come out now. Okay, we need to be very careful with this last one. Can everybody stand up? Okay, we're going to fly, but we need to be careful not to run into any of our friends. So when you fly, make sure you keep your eyes open. Okay, are you ready? Woo! Fly, dragons! Fly, dragons! Fly! Oh my goodness! Okay, dragons, swoop! You've got to swoop! Swoop down! Swoop down. Maybe you see something good to eat. Maybe you see a taco. Swoop down and eat your taco. And then fly a little bit more. Fly! Fly! Good job, dragons. Okay. Come back to your spot. Now, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to get in a big long line and we're going to pretend that we're all dragons together. Okay? And we are going to give you our rainbow bells so that we can just make some good noise around the room.
Uh-huh.
We have so many, you could almost take one for each hand.
You want two? You are welcome.
Aren't these beautiful? I love these. You're welcome. Okay. Do you want two? You want one for each hand? You want Mom to have one?
Do you want more? Okay.
Okay. The hardest part of this is probably going to be lining up. Okay, so Miss Gina is the front of our line.
Oh.
Okay? So let's have Miss Gina turn around. Okay, can you get behind Miss Gina? Good job. And you get
Can you get right behind me?
Good job. We're going to try to stay in a line. Oh, I bet you're good at lines. Good job. Okay. Are we ready, Miss Gina?
Oh, we're ready. Are you guys going to follow me? Now come walk.
We're going to try to follow each other close together because we're one long dragon. Oh, good job, dragon.
Should we do a little turn?
Oh, dragon. We're making a turn. Good job. You're doing great.
Really good.
Okay, dragon, can you give me a big roar? Roar! Roar! Good job, dragon. Are you tired yet? Probably not. Roar! Okay, dragon, what we probably want to do. Oh, you got to stay up. Okay.
Can you catch up?
The dragon is going to go to sleep. So we're going to crouch down. And we're going to put our knees and hands on the floor. Whew. We are so tired. We had a taco party. We ate a lot of food. We ran around the room. We are such a tired dragon. Can everybody go to sleep? Good job, dragon. Oh, gosh. Wow. I heard dragon snoring. Listen to that. The dragon is snoring. Okay. Can you wake up, dragon? You don't have to get up. Just sit up. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, friends. Thank you so much. I'm going to go back to my spot, and we're going to sing our goodbye song, okay? You can... Oh, Miss Gina's going to collect your bells.
Can you put your bells in here, please? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can you give it to Miss Gina? You want to give it to me?
No, you're
You
fine.
were carrying two?
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
You can keep your tissue paper if you want. You could be a dragon from home if you want to do that. Okay, before we sing our goodbye song, on the table, each of you can take a craft kit. If you have older kids at home, please take one for them. And then you can get a book too. We just ask that you take one book per family, but as many craft kits as you want. Okay? Miss Gina, can you show them the craft? I think it's buried in tissue paper.
I think it is. All right. Today you'll be able to make a dragon twirler.
Oh, that is beautiful.
You have everything in there except for scissors and glue and coloring. Can you do that at home?
Okay. That is so good of your mommy to say that. Okay, can you guys clap with me like this? We clap and say goodbye.
We clap and say goodbye.
With
With
our
the friends, it's story time. We clap and say goodbye.
We
Snap and say goodbye. We snap and say goodbye. With our friends, it's story time. We snap and say goodbye.
We wave
and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. With our friends, it's story time. We wave and say goodbye.
Bye, you guys. It's so good to see you.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. Oh.